Welcome to your leadership coaching moment for this month. And remember, we're looking at the competencies of leadership. We spoke about in the beginning, in the first couple of sessions, we spoke about creating an environment where people who follow you want to follow you, creating a pleasant environment. And then we started working on the competencies of leadership. And today, one of the competencies of leadership that I want you to work on is brand you. It's your personal brand. It's the brand you carry as a leader. So as a leader, there is a brand you represent. And when I say you represent a brand, I don't mean your business's brand or your franchise's brand or your logo or the brand of the products that you are selling in your business or the company that you're representing. I don't mean that brand. I mean brand you, brand leader, brand you. In other words, who are you as a brand? And when we think about brand you, it's like, how do I see myself? How do I want people to see me? When people look at me, what do I want them to see? Do I want them to look at me and see somebody who is able to lead? Do I want them to see someone who is strong, who knows what he's doing and all those kind of stuff? So how do I want people to see me? How do they actually see me? And then how do I get these things to line up? How do I create that brand me so that when the people who are following me, they see that brand leader, they see that brand leadership, if I can call it that, brand me. They see me as somebody who is a leader and whom they want to follow. So when we look at brand me, there are three areas that we want to work on. First of all, we want to work on our confidence. So even though you might not always feel confident, I know for myself, there have been many times where I don't always feel confident because maybe I'm trying something new in my business. Maybe we setting targets or we expanding. I remember when we opened a new store, I wasn't overly confident that the business would work in that location, but I had to portray this air of confidence because I knew that I had people that were following me, people that were looking up to me, people that were taking lead from me. And if I didn't look confident, it would spill over and it would affect the business. It would affect them, their confidence and their performance ultimately as well. So the first area that we want to focus on in terms of our brand is our confidence. And there are a number of ways in which you can build your confidence. And if you'd like me to have a conversation with you, you're welcome to set up a meeting, give me a call, and I'll talk to you about confidence. We have programs that we run where we help you gain confidence, but simple things like the way you walk, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself, the way you dress, it shows confidence. So that's one area that you really need to focus on is to be able to act confident even if you don't feel confident, but ultimately to be able to feel confident as a leader. The second area is competence. So when you are the leader, you kind of need to have a level of competence. In other words, you don't have to be competent in every area within your business. In other words, you could have technicians that are more competent than you, obviously, and you would hire people that are more competent than you in specific areas. But as the leader, you need to be a competent leader. And so as we're going through these 8 different competencies, you definitely are going to become more competent as a leader. But you need to also develop that. You need to grow as a leader. You need to read books on leadership. You need to meet with other leaders. You need to grow. You need to learn from other leaders. Learn about leadership so that you can become more competent as a leader in all those areas of leadership. And then the last one, we talk about charisma. And when I talk about charisma, I don't mean your ability to stand up and perform an act or a magic trick or something like that. I mean, you need to have character. You need to have your own character and your own identity. You need to be able to be charismatic in your own way. Don't try and be somebody else. Don't try and be a John Maxwell or whoever it is that we perceive to be a good leader. Simon Sinek or someone like that. Don't try and follow those charismatic guys and become like them, but be charismatic in your own way. Find your own personality. Find your own gift, if I can call it that, your own uniqueness, your own brand, and be charismatic in that way. Be yourself, be true to who you are, because you're not in this position as a leader by accident. You've worked to get here. The universe, God has placed you in this position as a leader for this specific time and for this specific moment. Trust yourself, trust your charisma, trust your personality, your charm, your abilities as a leader. Trust in that. So your challenge for this month is to really develop that competency of brand you. Pay special attention to who you are and the brand that you as a person represent, not your business, not your organization, the brand that you represent, your brand, your unique brand, and wear that brand well, and live that brand well. And if you do, confidently, with competence and charismatically, people would want to follow you.